Hi everyone, I am Rosemary Merced, and today I will discuss about George Cleophas Bocobo. So George Cleophas Bocobo is known as both an legal reformer and an educator because of his significant contribution to the Philippine legal system, education, and public service during the early to mid-20th century. So George Cleophas Bocobo was born in Tarlac, Philippines on October 19, 1886 and died on July 23, 1965. At the age of 17, he was selected for the Pensionado program, which sent exceptional Filipino students to the United States. He pursued legal studies in Indiana, USA, where he gained a strong foundation in Western legal system. Upon returning to the Philippines, he joined the University of the Philippines College of Law Faculty in 1910. Eventually, he became a dean in 1917. He served as UP president from 1934 to 1939. In 1939, he appointed of being a Secretary of Public Instruction by President Manuel L. Quezon. During the Japanese occupation, he served as a Supreme Court Justice under President Jose P. Laurel. George Cleophas Bocobo was a principal author of the Civil Code of the Philippines, a comprehensive legal document that continues to guide legal proceeding today. He was a strong advocate to Filipino values, emphasizing the importance of moral education and character development in nation building. One of his contributions to the education is President of the University of the Philippines in 1934 to 1939. So, as I said earlier, si George Cleophas Bocobo helped expand the university and elevate its academic standards. Under his leadership, UP strengthened its role as a premier institution of higher learning in the country. So he also became a dean of the UP College of Law before becoming UP president. He served as dean of the College of Law. He was instrumental in developing a strong legal curriculum and monitoring many future Filipino legal minds. He has also a advocacy for women's education, wherein George Cleophas Bocobo was a firm supporter of women's right to education. He believed that educated women were essential to build a strong and moral society. During his leadership at UP, he supported the admission and advancement of female students at a time when higher education was still male-dominated. So he also views on gender equality. He spoke and wrote about the importance of women's role in society, especially in terms of shaping family and national values. George Cleophas Bocobo viewed women not only as mother and homemakers, but also as a capable professionals and leaders when given access to proper education. His second contribution about law and government. So, Justice of the Supreme Court of the Philippines appointed in 1942. So, George Cleophas Bocobo served as an Associate Justice during the Japanese occupation, although this period remains controversial due to the wartime context. And his last contributions is about literature and language. So, essays and nationalistic writings. So, George Cleophas Bocobo was known for essays that focus on nationalism, civil responsibility, and moral values. Some of his notable works include The College and the Nation, The Filipino Youth, and The Ten Commandments. Today's relevance about George Cleophas Bocobo. His legacy endures in the ongoing uses of the Civil Code in the Philippines courts. His promotion of Filipino values continues to influence education and national discourse, helping shape a sense of Filipino identity rooted in justice, morality, and cultural pride. So, as I reflect to the background of George Cleophas Bocobo, I am impressed not just by his professional achievements, but by the depth of his moral convictions and his vision for a nation shaped by educations. So, for me, he was more than just a lawyer, educator, and justice. he was a man of principle. So during his time as a president of University of the Philippines, he did not only aim to raise academic standards, he aimed to form the character of the Filipino youth. And for him, knowledge without values was incomplete. So his essay na sinabi ko kanina about the Filipino youth and the Ten Commandments, so it made it clear that he saw education as a way to create not just professionals, but para contribute sa nation with honesty, respect, and compassion. So he reminds me that education should serve a higher purpose, hindi lang para makakuha ng trabaho, para na rin maging better as a human being. So one thing that is important to me as a woman was his support for his women's right. Particularly the right to education, kasi nung time na yun is nagdo-dominate yung male maging sa education talagang male yung tinututukan nila. So I am very impressed na meron siyang advocacy about women's rights. So for me, George Bocobo teaches us that true leadership is rooted in integrity, compassion, and vision. So as a student, I feel challenged and inspired at the same time by his example. So he shows that education should go beyond books. It should develop the heart and the spirit of the students. That's all. Thank you.